Hello, my sadistic bastards, and how the hell are you? Tonight I am doing part two of a few words on prepping. Uh, I don't know how many of you actually liked the first part, but my older brother Scott uh, opened my eyes to two things I have forgotten from video one. And the first one is water purification system. Now you can have this big elaborate one, but how in the hell are you gonna bug out with it? Unless one, which is plastic tube with a big filters inside of it. You put down the mud hole or wherever, and you suck water through it, and it filters everything out. Probably ain't gonna taste the best, but it'll hydrate you. A second purification system that you can do, you take a 2 liter or even a 20-ounce bottle, empty bottle, cut the top, not the neck, but the butt of the bottle off, about that much. You can just take you a bandana, fold it up, shove it plumb to the bottom, as tight as you can get it. You can have your Ziploc baggie with some limestone in it, drop them down in there, throw you a handful of cotton balls down on top of that, and maybe another bandana. Then put a scoop of sand on top of that, and some active charcoal. And you got you a makeshift water filter. But in between the sand and the charcoal, of course, you're going to stick you another handkerchief, or even the clean socks. Even clean socks work. And that has several layers that water has to pass through, filtering out bacterias, sediments, viruses, whatever. Now, of course, it's going to take a while to get that water to drain through and into your canteen or some other bottle that you're drinking out of. Then once you do so, these metal water bottles you can buy, you can tie a piece of tire wire around the neck of it and hang it over top of a little campfire that you have, and bring it to a boil for about 15 minutes. A straight, sturdy boil for 15 straight minutes. Take it off the fire. Be careful, it is hot. And you let it cool all the way down. And that should be good enough for you to drink. And if you have any reservations about it, you drop an iodine tablet down inside of it to help purify it a little bit more. And another thing my brother Scott brought to my attention, I didn't mention a flare gun. Now, a flare gun can have multiple uses. It can come in a good source of self-defense if it comes down to it. Just don't be standing too close to the person, because you'll set your ass on fire too. And if you're lost, fire it in the air, somebody will see it come to you. But if you're in a bug out situation, you probably don't want to do that. Draw attention to yourself. Not too smart. But a flare gun can deem itself to be useful. Okay. And well, I just mentioned the first part of this. Bandanas. Have you 4 or 5 of them. They're small, they fold up small, you can put them anywhere. You can get them wet. If it's too hot, you can get them wet, tie them around your neck to help keep you cool. Tie them around your head while they're wet. Of because most of your heat leaves out the top of your head anyways. You know, to help keep you cool. You use it as a dust mask. Get wet, tie around your nose and mouth, like it help keep the dust and whatever out. If you use it as a filter, strainer, you can tie it up, make a little pouch out of it, throw your berries that you pick into it or whatever. You know, there's several uses for that. Or you can tear you a piece of it off and help start a fire with it. Another thing I like to add to the list is binoculars. Obviously, your eyes ain't like an eagle. You're human. So the binoculars will help you get a more out there view of things. See if anything's coming up on you, anybody's coming up on you, or help you see where you're heading. See help determine how far away you are from something. But if you insert something smaller, get you a monocular. It's a binocular, but with one. Kind of like when those pirates like it. But you know, they come in different shapes and sizes. Another good thing for you to have in your bug eye equipment is a pair of bolt cutters. They come in different shapes and sizes, but you can get a small pair if you need to cut your way through a fence or whatever. You have it. Preparedness. A small folding hand saw. They come in different shapes and sizes. They can fit in your back pocket, in your bag, wherever. And they fold out. They got some really big teeth on it. And you cut through a limb that big around, a log or whatever. Help you with your building of your makeshift shelter. Help you gather firewood or whatever or help cut your way through a path. A hatchet. Again, that would help you with the same projects, and it would deem itself worthy to have on your person. A machete. Machete's good to help clear out limbs or clear out a path that you're heading through. Use as self-defense against people or snakes or whatever. Yeah, get you one of those. A small axe. You know, you got one of these the big axe, but they got these smaller axes, probably about maybe yay long, maybe 2 foot long. Trust me, you can get them small enough where they're not going to be too bulky. You can strap them down to your bag, on your side, or whatever. Multiple uses for them. There are many survival books out there with a lot of great information in them. Real good information. But the one I find so far with the best information in it is the SAS Survival Guide. You get the full size or you get the pocket size that fit in your back pocket or whatever, about big as a wallet. And you will be surprised of all the helpful, great stuff that's in it. You can get them on Amazon for practically nothing. I think like 10, 15 bucks. And it's a good thick book. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is another day of life. A good compass. You need a good compass. You need to have a good sense of where in the hell am I going? Which way is north? Which way is south, east, and west? Your compass. A good topographical map of where you're at, of the county that you're in, and other surrounding counties. You need to bug out, you need to run, you need to go, you need to know where you're at. or you're going to end up being possum food. You're going to get lost, you're going to fall and kill yourself, you're going to starve or to death or die of thirst or whatever. Get a topographical map. Learn how to read it. There's classes on it. You can use even online. You can go to YouTube and they teach you how to read them. Orienteering, which is how to read a compass. YouTube. You can go to YouTube and learn how to read it. I actually took a class on all that when I was one of the Scoutmasters a couple years ago. And it's not hard. If I can learn it and understand it, you can too. 550 paracord. I know I mentioned this in my first video. 550 paracord. Get you 100 yards of it. And you don't have to keep it all one together. You can take so many yards up. You can make you a belt. You can learn how to make paracord bracelets, paracord belts. Learn how to make different things for your bag, your backpack, shoelaces, everything like that. And if you need it, if you got a walking stick stuff, learn how to braid that paracord onto your walking stick. A lanyard, a belt for your guns, or slings for your rifles or shotguns and stuff. That way, if you need it, you have it on hand. Unravel it. You can use parts of it to tie up your makeshift shelter. Use parts of it to help rappel down something or whatever. Tie up something. You get snake bit or cut or whatever. You tie it above the wound. Use it as a tourniquet to cut off the bleeding, to slow down the bleeding on you. You can use it to come up behind someone and strangle them to death with it. Well, who knows? But there are multiple uses for paracord. 550. Not the cheap shit, but the 550 paracord. A good trenching tool, which is a military fold-up shovel. It folds up into a case like this. It has a Alice hookup to it. You can probably get them from the Molly hookup one as well. Now the difference between the Alice hookup and the Molly hookup, the Alice hookup is the two metal bars that slides up and down that hooks onto stuff, and the Molly is just a regular fabric straps that folds over the button on your buttons. Both good. You use that trenching tool because some of them has the shovel on one side or has like a pick on the other side. They help you dig you a hole to crap in. Help dig you a trench you can hide in. Foxhole. Help dig if you want to make a shelter that's in the ground. You need one. You don't want to do it with your hands. You damn sure don't want to carry no full-size shovel with you. Water key. We have them at my job and stuff. It's a 4-pronged piece of metal that's rounded. It has little square holes cut inside on each end, different sizes. You go to a gas station wherever, you see a water spigot and it has that little square nipple that sticks out. That water key puts it on top of it, twist it, turn it on and off. Or you can use pair pliers, but that water key is more easier to put in your pocket or whatever. Turn your water, fill up your canteen, fill up whatever, and go. They're not really expensive at Walmart, not Walmart, but Lowe's and hardware stores and stuff, you'll find them. A good pry bar is another good thing you might need. Well, if there's a sewer lid that you might need a quick getaway, pry that sewer lid open, crawl down the side of it, and go. It's nasty, it stink, it's revolting, but at least you'll be alive. As weird as I just sounded, at least you'll be alive. Or if you need to pry open a door, or use it for a good self-defense tool, or whatever. Get one. They're like 16 bucks. You need 3 different sizes of flathead screwdriver and 3 different sizes of Phillips screwdrivers. You never know. You can use them as a weapon. You can use them as a breaching tool. You can use them as take something apart to get something, whatever. A good claw hammer. Nothing fancy, but a good one. Multiple uses for that. A really good first aid kit with a trauma kit as well. Learn how to do sutures and stuff as well. Learn how to use tourniquets. Learn how to do CPR and first aid. All that's going to come in handy. Now, with that being said, a good knife sharpening kit. You need something that can sharpen all your knives, your axes, your hatchets, your machete, everything. A dull tool is useless. A personal hygiene kit. Now that will build up morale as well as keeping you healthy. Keep your fingernails, toenails clipped, your teeth brushed. And my light just died on me. You can charge that sucker up. You don't stay charged too long. It's weird. A makeshift fishing kit. You take a snuff can or a pill bottle, whatever. You take your snuff can, for instance, you take about 20, 30 feet of fishing line. It rolls up real super small around your fingers. Slap that in there. Get you 2 or 3 sinkers, drop down in it. A few hooks, throw down in it. Close the lid, you got it. You're thinking, well, what am I going to use as a pole? A stick. A water bottle, pop bottle. You just tie that sucker on in the middle. You get something, you jerk it, and you just start wrapping it around the bottle or the stick or whatever. It reels it. It works as a reel. It reels it in. Hunting. Well, you'll have your guns. And if you're good enough, use a crossbow or a compound bow. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Or a good high-powered pellet gun or BB gun as well. Good for birds and squirrels, rabbits, you know. And this is going to sound silly to you, but trust me, a good pair of sunglasses, you will be tickled to death that you have it. A pair of sunglasses that keep your eyes, when you're going through the brush, help protect your eyes, keep the brush from hitting your eyes, dust and dirt from getting into it. The sun, keep the sun out of it. Multiple uses. And a hat. You need a hat. Your choice of what kind of freaking hat you want. Personally, I say go with the regular ball cap. They help keep the sun out of your face, out of your eyes. Help keep your head dry, help keep your head warm. And you can take it off and you can gather berries and nuts or whatever down in it. Whatever, there's a few uses for a hat. And I fall feels you can, yes, as gross as it sounds, you can use your hat as a water filter as well. That does it for my list of this. I want to thank y'all for watching my videos. Thank you for your support. Thanks for hitting the like and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of yous. Stay safe out there. Now they do got these COVID-19 shots. I personally don't know if I trust it or not, which I don't think I do. Found some alarming stuff about it, but you know, don't take my word on it. You're your own person. You do what you feel is right for you and your family. If you find yourself watching this videos or any of my videos, and you haven't liked and subscribed to me, please do so. It'll only take a second of your time. And when you do, which I do appreciate, and when you do, please go to my buddy's channel. It's called Shane. Then hit the space bar 717. So that's Shane space 717. And hit the like and subscribe to him as well. I'm sure you'll appreciate it. I want you guys to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for my next videos coming up. Again, I thank y'all so much, and have a good night. And Night Squatch Prepper out.